There's so much more to fix.
Dawn painted the valley gold as Freilyn stood atop the peak, the world quiet below her. The hourglass pendant at her chest pulsed like a second heartbeat. She whispered to the empty air, "There's so much more to fix." With a mischievous smile, she began her descent into the valley she had known all her life. Yet now, it felt entirely new. A wilted meadow caught her eye. Flowers bowed, colors dulled by long drought. Freilyn closed her eyes for a moment, remembering how her mother had taught her to listen to growing things. She willed it gently. A shimmer spread from the hourglass. Petals lifted, stems straightened, and the meadow bloomed as though spring had returned in a single breath. She laughed, a bright, playful sound that danced among the blossoms. But the laugh faded quickly into the wind. She knelt, brushing a newly opened petal with careful fingers. "I used to pick these with my mother," she thought, the memory coming unbidden, small hands holding small hands, laughter that had no fear in it yet. She stood and walked on. Farther along the path, an old bridge lay broken, stones tumbled into the rushing water below. Freilyn paused. She remembered her father carrying her across it on market days, keeping her feet dry. She pressed her palm to the nearest stone and willed it whole. Light rippled backward through the air. Stones rose from the stream, fitting themselves together until the bridge stood once more. She crossed it lightly, trailing her fingers along the repaired stone. Better, she thought, but then wondered, did the stones simply forget they had fallen, or had she changed the moment they broke? Halfway across, she stopped. Her reflection in the water below stared back, auburn curls tangled with vines, eyes too old for 16 years. She thought of her father's shoulders, strong and steady beneath her small weight. I wonder if he's proud or afraid. Night settled as she reached a glade her parents had once called sacred. Here, a great oak had fallen long ago, splitting the earth and shadowing the ground beneath. Freilyn stood before it. She pressed her palm to the rough bark. "I used to climb you," she thought. "You held me when the world felt too big." She closed her eyes and willed it, quietly, earnestly. A brighter glow poured from the pendant over the fallen trunk. The oak trembled, roots lifting, trunk rising until it stood tall once more, leaves unfurling in the moonlight. Freilyn's eyes opened with delight. She rested her forehead against the bark, thinking, "It's not mending, it's restoring, bringing back what time had taken away, making things remember when they were whole." But as the oak's branches spread, something in the pendant stirred. A single thread of light, thin as spider silk, appeared among the sand, glowing, waiting. Freilyn noticed and reached toward it, curious fingers hovering. Then the ancient butterflies appeared, those living echoes of time itself, forming a gentle, motionless halo around the thread. For the first time, she understood. It was not enough to restore what stood before her. The broken things stretched backward and forward through every moment. To truly fix them, she would have to step through. The thread waited, and Freilyn smiled, small, mischievous, and full of wonder. We'll see Freilyn again next Friday, when she takes her first step through time. A like means so much more than you know, and a comment can change the course of Freilyn's story. Wherever and whenever you are, thank you for joining the Fireside. Good morning, good day, and good night.